This is my APA research paper. My topic was drafting. My abstract mainly talked about depression, what it was. Depression is a mental disorder a lot of people face going through depression. Some people call it an illness, some people call it a disease, and others call it a disorder. It's kind of all three of them combined into one. It's not contagious or anything, but it is definitely something that's terrible, and something that you don't want to be or get. You can be depressed or you can get depression, uh, and depression is simply just you feeling bad. Depression's not being well, not feeling like you're enough. It makes you feel terrible, and it starts to affect your everyday life. Um, so that's basically about what my abstract was. My introduction, I started off by saying that it's a disease, anybody can get it, which is very true. It does it is can be passed off like genetically. Um, so if I had it, then one of my kids could possibly have it in the future, um, which is unfortunate, but still, you have to be careful about it. Depression, it is found in younger teens or younger adults, and most of the time it's not found in middle-aged adults or older people. It still can be found, but most of the time it's just older or younger people, uh, like teens. They have a high stress, especially being in school, so that's who it's mainly found around. Some symptoms to depression: being upset causes a lot of aches, a lot of pains, not feeling well. It makes you very, very drowsy. You can end up sleeping too much, and then depression can also lead to suicide. You'll have suicidal thoughts, thinking about wanting to die or thinking about how you could kill yourself. I mean, it's terrible. Um, it's the worst possible side effect of depression, suicide. I mean, it's a terrible thing everyone knows about. It causes a lot of pain, but you do feel very like depressed, and that's where suicide comes from in most cases. Um, Feeling depressed and having depression. I did mention this in my article, and I wanted to talk about this because they're not the same thing at all. You can feel depressed one day, and then you're perfectly fine the next. Depression is just it's over a long course of time. It's not just, oh, I'm depressed today. It's, I have depression. It's something that you have to fight to get out of. Um, and there's different kinds. Uh, the several types of them. There's major depression, persistent depression, bipolar depression, situational, and atypical. I mean, none of them are really good. I wouldn't want any of them. Major depression is probably one of the worst ones that you can have. You have to, well, you don't have to, but most doctors like to prescribe medication to you, and there's just a lot of other ones. But and then my conclusion, depression, it's very serious. It's something that everyone should consider, and you never know what somebody's going through, and so that's basically what this is about. Depression just needs to be found more for a cure. That needs a Depression needs to have a cure, more long term as well. So thank you.